Sometimes making music is difficult. Maybe you're working a job on the side and you're tired, or maybe you've just got too many distractions around you. A lot of us work at home and don't realize what having all the comforts of home can do to us. TV, video games, laundry, whatever it is. We all deal with something sometimes, so I thought I'd try and help give you some tips on dealing with that. If you're having trouble finishing a task, maybe give yourself a backup task to do. Say you've got something super tedious and you're just having trouble focusing to get it done. Sometimes having a different, easier task can help you get into this sort of work mode. I think of it like when you start cleaning something in your house and you end up cleaning the entire house. The same applies with making music. Sometimes you just need to jumpstart that productivity. So if you've got to edit drums, maybe give them a little processing so they sound cooler. And that'll get you excited to edit the drums. Maybe organize some files on your computer to get ready for a longer day of doing work. Little things like that can really light the fire in you to get the ball rolling. Sometimes you can use those distractions for good instead of evil. Something I do a lot is throw on a movie or a show with the sound off while I'm doing boring work like editing or clerical things like that. You know, like importing settings and templates, stuff that doesn't require laser focus. It can be a good, fun way of just having something on in the background while you're doing something that's not so fun. I know this sounds simple, but take a look at your surroundings. Do you have empty cans or bottles sitting around? Cables all over the place? Random knickknacks and pedals or gear that just laying out and about? Well, I'll tell you what, cleaning up and organizing your surroundings does wonders for your mental health. I don't know about you, but I have trouble focusing and feeling good when my surroundings are just an absolute mess. Just taking some time to clean up my station or even my house can make me feel so much better and clear-minded when I've got a lot of work to get done. It's super easy to do, and you can literally see the progress as you do it, and I promise you, you'll feel a lot better. Now, this tip may seem silly, but I think it's super helpful, so hear me out. Sticky notes. No, we're not learning a language or making a grocery list, but we are organizing our thoughts. Part of our distraction can be that our mind is just racing with a billion thoughts. I gotta do this, I gotta send that, don't forget the milk, whatever it is. It can help to put thought to paper. For me, I like sticky notes. Some people like journals, some people use calendars. My friend Adam's actually making a planner for producers, if that's your style too. The act of writing things down can really help you, so you don't have to keep track of all these tasks that you have. Say you have a track to mix. Sure, you know all the things you have to do in your head, but what if you wrote them down in a checklist, even in your phone, so you can mark things down when you're done? Import, check. Edits, check. Tuning, check, and so on. For me, this is huge on just keeping myself in a good pace. Checklists are great for certain people. It's rewarding to mark each thing down, and it can just help you focus on getting things done. For people that work from home a lot, I think this next tip can help. Treat your home setup like you're going into work. Try and get dressed as if you were going to go to work, brush your teeth, put on some normal clothes, and then go to your desk. Basically, find a routine for yourself that makes you feel like you're just starting your day. Sometimes I just wake up and go to mix in my pajamas, and honestly, after a day or two of that, it just kind of feels weird. You have to take care of yourself if you work at home. It's easy to slip into a funk when all you do is wake up and go sit and work. It's not fun for anyone. It leaves you wanting to go watch TV or take a break or just kill some time. So find what your normal is. Maybe it's leaving the house to walk for a few minutes and come back. Maybe it's making that cup of coffee in the morning. Whatever it is, try and find some sort of routine. Ever feel overwhelmed by all this work you have to get done? Well, you don't have to climb a mountain every day. Sometimes work can pile up, or maybe you've taken on a project that's massive. First off, congratulations. Secondly, don't worry. This kind of goes with my sticky note advice, but it's basically to take these one step at a time. It's easy to look at a mountain of work and think, how will I ever get this done on time? But in reality, you can't focus on the big picture all the time. You really do have to break it down into chunks so you can knock things out bit by bit. Try not to multitask. Your mind can only take on so much at a time. Maybe even make a schedule of what you'd like to achieve per day until you're done. Something as simple as that can have you finishing a project before you know it. Something I like to do is I have a little whiteboard on my wall that it's like a calendar, and I basically just make out a whole schedule of what I want to get done for a project or a week, and just kind of give myself a hard date of when I want to finish something. That way I can literally see my progress as I'm going. And if I fall behind on one thing, I can just move it to a different day, and I can basically make sure I'm still going to reach my goal of when I wanted to finish a project. And it's just really a great way of being able to see the whole picture without really having to focus on the whole picture. All of these things may seem simple, but to me, these are ways that I manage my day. I manage my life. I work from home or I go work at a studio just about every day of my life currently. I'm basically in the same room all the time. Sometimes I have a few things to do, sometimes I have multiple projects at the same time. Whatever it is, I try my best to keep everything under control and my clients happy. I started this channel to help people, and sometimes that isn't arguing about what EQ is best. Sometimes it's just helping you feel normal in this crazy world, getting things done in a faster way without actually going crazy. So if you liked this video and watched, I appreciate it. And until next time, peace out.